For an Indiana Fever team looking to improve defensively this season, Brianna Turner should be just what the doctor ordered.
Get ready for some drama in the WNBA. Brianna Turner's controversial signing with Indiana Fever has divided fans, especially with her past tweets about Caitlin Clark. Can these two stars coexist on the court? Let's unravel the story and explore what it means for the Fever's future. For the Indiana Fever, Brianna Turner's arrival was supposed to be a turning point strategic move aimed at bolstering their defense and revitalizing a struggling franchise. However, what was meant to be an exciting announcement quickly turned into a whirlwind of controversy and debate. Brianna Turner, known for her defensive prowess and versatility on the court, had made a name for herself during her time with the Phoenix Mercury.
Turner is a rim protector, high-level rebounder, and all-around defensive stalwart.
A two-time all-defensive first-team selection, she was heralded as one of the league's premier defenders. The Fever, who had struggled defensively in recent seasons, saw Turner as a key piece to their puzzle. With her ability to guard multiple positions and disrupt opposing offenses, she seemed like the perfect fit for a team looking to turn its fortunes around. But as the news broke about Turner's signing, social media erupted with mixed reactions. Fans were quick to recall her past tweets that appeared critical of Caitlin Clark, the Fever's star player and the first overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft. In these tweets, Turner had defended Dejanai Carrington during a controversial incident involving Clark, a moment that had ignited heated discussions among fans and analysts alike. Suddenly, what should have been a celebration turned into a battleground. Fever fans found themselves divided. Some were excited about Turner's potential contributions on the court, while others expressed outrage over her perceived disrespect toward Clark. This backlash highlighted a growing trend in sports, where athletes are not just evaluated for their skills, but also scrutinized for their past actions and statements. In this charged atmosphere, the Fever organization faced a daunting task: how to manage this controversy while ensuring that both Turner and Clark could coexist peacefully on the team. The stakes were high. If they failed to navigate this situation carefully, it could have lasting repercussions on team morale and performance. Before we move on, make sure to like and subscribe for all the updates you need about the WNBA world. Let's continue. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark found herself in an unusual position. As one of the league's brightest stars, she had always been in the spotlight for her incredible talent and leadership abilities. Now, she was thrust into a narrative that questioned her relationship with a new teammate, a dynamic that could either strengthen or fracture the locker room. The Fever coaching staff understood that integrating Turner would require more than just tactical adjustments. It would necessitate strong leadership from Clark and open communication among all players. They knew trust within the team would be crucial if they hoped to compete effectively in the upcoming season. As training camp approached, anticipation hung in the air.
Turner finished 4th in Defensive Player of the Year voting in 2020 and finished 3rd in 2021. Rim protection is what Turner does best. She finished 2nd in the league in blocks in 2020 and 4th in 2022.
Would Brianna Turner be able to put aside any past grievances and focus on building relationships with her new teammates? Could Caitlin Clark rise to the occasion and lead by example in fostering a positive environment? These questions loomed large as fans eagerly awaited answers on how this drama would unfold both on and off the court. The Indiana Fever recently signed Brianna Turner as part of their effort to strengthen their roster defensively. This signing makes sense for Indiana. Last season, their defense was one of their biggest weaknesses. They allowed too many easy buckets and struggled to contain opposing teams' stars. Adding someone like Turner could help fix that problem. But here's where things get complicated. Turner is coming into a team that revolves around Caitlin Clark, someone she hasn't been supportive of. And this is not about on-court rivalries. It is about social media posts that have resurfaced where Turner appeared to throw shade at Clark during her college days. As fans took to platforms like X and Instagram to voice their opinions, the narrative surrounding Turner began to take on a life of its own. Some fans called for her removal from the team. This has left fans divided. Some are saying, "Hey, if she can help us win games, who cares?" While others are like, "Why would we sign someone who doesn't respect our franchise player?" It's a tough situation for everyone involved. Social media has been buzzing ever since Turner joined the team. On one side, you've got fans willing to give her a chance because they believe in her defensive abilities. They're saying things like, as long as she performs on the court and helps us win games, that's all that matters. But then there's the other side, the fans who are furious about this signing. Many of them feel like it sends the wrong message to bring in someone who has publicly criticised Caitlin Clark in the past. For these fans, it's not just about basketball, it's about loyalty and respect for their star player. And honestly, on the one hand, basketball is a business. Teams make decisions based on what they think will help them win games, not necessarily what will make fans happy. On the other hand, when you have someone as beloved as Caitlin Clark leading your team, you must be careful about how every move reflects on her. The big question now is, can Brianna Turner win over these skeptical fans? If she struggles early on or doesn't live up to expectations defensively, this backlash could get even worse. When it comes to professional sports, team dynamics can make or break a season. For the Indiana Fever, the signing of Brianna Turner adds an intriguing layer to their locker room atmosphere, especially with Caitlin Clark at the helm. Clark, the first overall pick in the WNBA draft, has quickly become not just a star player, but also a leader within the organization. Her ability to command respect and rally teammates around her is crucial for the Fever as they look to build a competitive squad. However, Turner's arrival comes with baggage, specifically her past comments about Clark that have resurfaced on social media. This has led to mixed reactions from fans and raised concerns about potential tension in the locker room. The key question is whether Turner can set aside personal feelings and integrate smoothly into a team that revolves around Clark's leadership. For the Fever to succeed, both players must focus on their shared goal, winning games. Professional athletes are accustomed to navigating rivalries and personal differences. It's part of the competitive landscape. If Turner approaches her role with professionalism and respect for Clark, they can create a dynamic partnership that benefits the entire team. The coaching staff will play a pivotal role in fostering this positive environment. Setting clear expectations from day one, emphasizing teamwork, communication, and mutual respect will be vital. If both players can establish open lines of communication and work collaboratively, any potential friction can be minimized. Ultimately, successful integration will depend on how well Turner can adapt to the Fever's culture while respecting Clark's position as a leader. If they can find common ground and support each other on and off the court, it could lead to a cohesive unit capable of making significant strides in the upcoming season. Now let's shift our focus to the tactical side, specifically how Brianna Turner's defensive skills could reshape the Indiana Fever's strategy moving forward. Last season, Indiana struggled defensively, ranking near the bottom of the league in key metrics such as opponent field goal percentage and points allowed per game. This was a glaring issue that needed addressing if they hoped to compete effectively in the WNBA. Moreover, Turner's shot blocking ability adds another layer of protection for the Fever's interior defense. Her presence in the paint can deter opponents from attacking the basket, potentially leading to lower scoring averages for rival teams.
The 6-year pro has made the WNBA's first team All-Defense 2 times in her career, putting her in exclusive company.
By pairing her defensive skills with Caitlin Clark's offensive firepower, Indiana could develop a more balanced approach that leverages both strong defense and dynamic scoring. The Fever coaching staff will need to devise strategies that maximize Turner's strengths while integrating her into their existing system seamlessly. This might involve adjusting defensive schemes to capitalize on her unique skill, perhaps implementing more switching defenses or aggressive trapping strategies that allow her to shine. When we compare Brianna Turner's signing with other recent moves in the WNBA, it becomes clear that teams are strategizing to build competitive rosters. The Fever's decision to bring in Turner aligns with a growing trend across the league that emphasizes defensive capabilities. Last season, Indiana struggled defensively, ranking near the bottom in several key metrics. By adding a 2-time All-Defensive first-team honoree like Turner, they are looking to shore up their defense. In contrast, other teams like the Las Vegas Aces and Seattle Storm have also made significant signings aimed at creating balanced rosters. The Aces added veteran players who can contribute offensively and defensively, while the Storm focused on integrating young talent alongside experienced leaders. This approach allows teams to maintain competitiveness while also planning for future seasons. Turner's signing is particularly interesting because it comes with some baggage. Unlike other recent acquisitions that have been met with enthusiasm, Turner's arrival has been clouded by social media controversies regarding her past comments about Clark. This sets her apart from other signings purely about basketball fit. Additionally, Turner signed a one-year deal for $85,000, slightly above the veteran minimum, indicating that she is a key piece in Indiana's plans. However, this raises questions about whether she can deliver on both ends of the court given her limited offensive contributions last season with Chicago. Overall, while Turner brings defensive prowess to the Fever, her signing highlights the complexities of building a cohesive team in today's WNBA landscape, where talent must be balanced with chemistry and public perception. Caitlin Clark's leadership will be pivotal in determining how smoothly Brianna Turner integrates into the Fever roster. As one of the most promising young talents in the league and a player who has quickly established herself as a leader, Clark has the unique opportunity to set a positive tone for team dynamics. Clark's ability to command respect is essential for fostering a collaborative atmosphere within the locker room. If she can publicly support Turner, perhaps through social media or press interactions, it could help ease tensions among fans and teammates. Her past experiences dealing with scrutiny will serve her well. Clark has shown resilience in navigating challenges throughout her career. One of Clark's primary responsibilities will be to ensure that any off-court drama doesn't spill onto the court during games. If she can keep everyone focused on their shared goal of winning and performing at their best, it will mitigate distractions caused by controversies surrounding Turner's signing. Moreover, Clark's leadership extends beyond words. It involves leading by example during practices and games. If she demonstrates an openness to working with Turner and embraces her contributions defensively, it sets a precedent for other players to follow suit. Ultimately, if Caitlin Clark can foster collaboration and understanding within the Fever organization, it could lead to a more cohesive unit capable of competing at higher levels this season. Looking ahead at what this means for the Indiana Fever in 2025, there is cautious optimism surrounding their revamped roster. With Caitlin Clark leading offensively, and new additions like Brianna Turner strengthening their defense, fans are hopeful for significant improvements compared to last season.
And Turner cleans up around the basket too, averaging over 9 rebounds per game twice in her career.
Turner's impact will largely depend on how well she integrates into Indiana's system and whether she can deliver consistently on defense. If she performs at an elite level defensively while contributing offensively, something she struggled with last season, this could elevate Indiana's competitiveness within the league. The Fever's coaching staff will play a crucial role in maximizing each player's strengths while ensuring they work cohesively as a unit. The combination of veteran experience from players like DeWanna Bonner and Natasha Howard alongside young stars like Clark could create a balanced roster capable of making a playoff push. However, there are still question marks surrounding chemistry and execution. The Fever is building a new core around Clark, which means there may be growing pains early in the season as players adjust to each other's styles. Training camps will be critical for establishing rapport among teammates and setting expectations moving forward. If everything clicks together seamlessly during training camp and early games, we could see Indiana transformed into a formidable force in the WNBA, a huge step forward for a team that has struggled in recent years. The community response to Brianna Turner's signing has been mixed but notably vocal across various platforms. Some fans are excited about what she brings defensively and believe that her addition addresses key weaknesses of the team. However, there remains significant concern regarding her past comments about Caitlin Clark. The Fever organization has yet to issue formal statements addressing these concerns directly, but has emphasized its commitment to building a cohesive team culture. Behind closed doors, management is likely working hard to ensure any lingering issues between players are resolved before they become distractions during games. Additionally, player advocacy against online hate is becoming increasingly important in sports culture today. Many athletes are using their platforms to speak out against negativity directed toward fellow players, a trend we might see emerging more prominently as this situation develops. As community sentiment continues to evolve around Turner's signing, it will be crucial for both players and management to focus on fostering unity within the organization while addressing any concerns raised by fans. Building trust among players will ultimately be essential for achieving success on and off the court. What do you think? Can Turner and Caitlin Clark coexist on the court, and will this new roster lead the Fever to success this season? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more WNBA updates and analysis. Thanks for watching.